back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of artificial intelligence or AI. In particular, we're going to talk about the fascinating testimony given by Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, before the US Senate. Altman's insights and the discussion that followed are incredibly important in understanding where we're headed with AI, so let's get started. AI has been making headlines for a while now, and for good reason. It's an incredibly powerful technology that's transforming industries and our daily lives. But with great power comes great responsibility, and that's where regulation comes into play. Sam Altman, the brain behind advanced AI models like ChatGPT, recently testified before the US Senate, highlighting the importance of this very issue. Altman's testimony wasn't just about sounding the alarm. It was a clarion call for collaboration between the government and AI companies. While he acknowledged the massive potential of AI, even comparing its significance to the invention of the printing press, he didn't shy away from discussing the potential pitfalls. Altman has been a significant voice in the AI industry, always ready to address the tough questions that AI raises. He emphasized the need for new laws and even proposed the creation of a new agency to oversee AI companies. But what exactly are these risks he's talking about? Artificial intelligence, as we know, is capable of generating incredibly human-like responses. But these responses can sometimes be wildly inaccurate. Moreover, the rapid advancement of AI technology could potentially lead to job displacement in certain fields. Altman didn't shy away from acknowledging this fact. But Altman is not all doom and gloom. He remains optimistic about the future, believing that while AI might replace some jobs, it will also create new ones, potentially leading to greater job opportunities in the future. Altman's testimony also brought to light another important issue, the potential impact of AI on democracy. He voiced concerns about how AI could be used to spread targeted misinformation during elections, something that he said is among his areas of greatest concern. But Altman's testimony wasn't just about pointing out problems. He proposed solutions as well. He suggested that a new agency in the US could regulate the industry using a combination of licensing and testing requirements. Altman also recommended that AI companies, like OpenAI, should be independently audited to ensure they're meeting regulatory standards. This call for regulation received bipartisan support in the Senate, a rare feat in today's political climate. Senators acknowledged the need to regulate AI, but also noted the challenge of keeping up with a technology that's advancing at such a rapid pace. Now, it's important to note that these discussions around AI regulation aren't just about preventing disasters. They're also about making the most of this powerful technology. As Republican Senator Josh Hawley pointed out, AI could be as revolutionary as the atomic bomb. On the other hand, Democrat Senator Richard Blumenthal noted that an AI-dominated future isn't necessarily the future we want, reminding us of the need to maximize the good and minimize the bad. Throughout these discussions, one thing is clear: we're at a critical juncture in the evolution. Altman believes we need a new framework to regulate this technology. He argues that existing laws, like Section 230, which shields platforms from liability for user content, wouldn't be appropriate for regulating AI. He suggests licensing, testing, and safety standards, along with independent audits. Altman wasn't the only voice calling for regulation at the Senate hearing. Gary Marcus, an emeritus professor of psychology and neuroscience at New York University, echoed the call. He argued that AI is complex and evolving rapidly, making it crucial to have a dedicated agency to regulate it. But Altman's testimony wasn't just about AI and regulation. He also touched upon the potential benefits and promises of AI. Yes, folks, despite the potential risks, AI has a lot to offer. From developing new understandings of physics and biology to modeling climate and weather, the promise of AI is vast. Altman even suggested that AI could help address some of humanity's biggest challenges, like climate change and curing cancer. However, Altman also warned that while AI has the potential to solve these problems, current systems aren't capable of doing these things yet. He believes the benefits of AI tools that have been deployed so far vastly outweigh the risks. He assured that OpenAI conducts extensive testing and implements safety and monitoring systems before releasing any new system. Altman's testimony was a rare display of transparency in an industry that's often shrouded in secrecy. His acknowledgement of the risks and pitfalls of AI, along with his calls for regulation, earned him praise from lawmakers. Even Marcus, who was brought in to provide skepticism about the technology, called Altman's testimony sincere. But not everyone shares Altman's optimism about AI. Some respected AI experts and ethicists, like former Google researcher Dr. Timothy Gebru and Meredith Whittaker, have warned that the rapid adoption of AI could be problematic. They argue that AI is overhyped and that the belief that it's going to magically become a source of social good is a fantasy used to market these programs. Whittaker, who is now the president of the secure messaging app Signal, has a rather critical view of generative AI. She describes it as a probability machine that uses massive amounts of surveillance data scraped from the web to generate plausible outputs. This, she warns, is a technology that's being created, distributed, and shaped to serve the economic interests of a handful of powerful players. The discussion in the Senate hearing was not just limited to AI's potential benefits and risks. The conversation also touched upon how content creators whose work is used in AI-generated outputs should be compensated. When questioned about this by Senator Amy Klobuchar, Altman admitted that OpenAI is still figuring out what that economic model might look like. The hearing was a step towards understanding AI technology and its implications. Senators Hawley and Blumenthal made it clear that this hearing is just the beginning. As we progress, it's important to remember Blumenthal's words, that while AI holds promises, it also poses significant risks, including deepfakes, weaponized disinformation, harassment, and the displacement of millions of workers. AI is undoubtedly a transformative technology. But as we've learned from Altman's testimony, it's essential to navigate this new landscape with caution, regulation, and foresight. So, what's the takeaway from Altman's testimony and the subsequent discussion? Well, it seems pretty clear that AI technology is here to stay. It's transforming our world and our lives in ways we might not even fully comprehend yet. But, like any technology, it's not without its challenges. With the rapid advancement in AI technology, we're seeing the emergence of incredibly sophisticated models like OpenAI's ChatGPT. These models have the potential to revolutionize everything from customer service to content creation. However, they also pose unique challenges, like the generation of misinformation or inaccurate responses. Altman didn't shy away from these challenges in his testimony. He acknowledged the potential risks, from job displacement to the undermining of democracy. But he also emphasized the importance of regulation in mitigating these risks. Altman's call for a new regulatory framework received support from both sides of the aisle in the Senate. The bipartisan agreement on the need for regulation is a clear indication of the seriousness of the issue. But it also highlights the challenges in regulating a technology that's evolving at such a rapid pace. The discussion also touched upon the economic implications of AI technology. Questions were raised about how content creators whose work is used to train AI models should be compensated. Altman admitted that this is an area that still needs to be figured out, further emphasizing the complexity of the issue. Despite the challenges, Altman remains optimistic about the future of AI. He believes that while AI may replace some jobs, it will also create new ones, leading to greater job opportunities in the future. Moreover, he sees AI as a tool that can help address some of humanity's biggest challenges, like climate change and curing diseases. But not everyone shares Altman's optimism. Critics like Dr. Timothy Gebru and Meredith Whittaker have expressed concerns about the rapid adoption and overhyping of AI. They warn that AI is a technology that's being created, distributed, and shaped to serve the economic interests of a few powerful players. The Senate hearing was a step towards understanding the complexities of AI technology. It highlighted the need for regulation, transparency, and collaboration in navigating the challenges posed by AI. As we move forward, it's crucial to keep these discussions going and ensure that the development and deployment of AI technology is done in a responsible and ethical manner. And that, folks, is the essence of Sam Altman's testimony before the U.S. Senate. It was a fascinating discussion that delved into the promise, the potential, and the pitfalls of AI technology. It's clear that we're at a crucial juncture in the evolution of AI, and how we navigate this path will shape our future. Thank you for tuning in today, and I hope you found this discussion as engaging as we did. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the fascinating world of AI.